Call this meeting of Ohio County Fiscal Court to order on the 16th day of December 2025 at 5 p.m. I'm going to ask Jared Gunter from the Beaver Dam Church of Christ to come forward and lead us in a prayer and a pledge to the United States flag.
Let's bow. Our great God and Father in heaven, we thank you so much for all that you are and all that you do for us each and every day. We are so blessed to live in this land, to be citizens of this county, and we pray your continued blessings on us as we live here. We enjoy such peace and tranquility in this area, and we pray that it would only continue. We pray that you be with all of our leaders of our represented areas here, and that you would bless them with wisdom in how they operate as a government, that they would function with continued peace and with clear heads and hearts in making the best decisions for our community. We pray that above all else, your truth would reign supreme, and that any opinions or any platforms that would go against your will would be cast down, and that your will would always be done. We thank you so much for Jesus. We thank you for the hope that we can have through him, and we pray that we would seek your will always in everything that we do. We pray that you bless the goings of this meeting, and that all could be done peacefully and in order, and it's in the name of Jesus that we pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Appreciate you coming and doing that for us. That's a lot. You have before you the minutes of the November 18th meeting. I need a motion to approve it. Approve them.
Make a motion.
Motion by Bo Bennett.
Second.
Who was that?
Michael.
By Michael McKinney. Any discussion, corrections, or additions? Is there any discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. The minutes stand as are approved as read. Also, you have a special call meeting on November the 24th, 2025. We need the same thing, a motion and a second.
I make a motion.
Motion by Dale,
Second.
second by Larry. Is there any discussion, or corrections, or additions on that? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. That motion carries. You have the Treasurer's October 2025 financial statement, as well as the November Treasurer's statement. If you have no problem, I'll need a motion and a second to approve both of those.
Motion received.
Motion by Bo.
Second.
Michael McKinney.
Who seconded?
Michael.
Michael. Can't tell him.
Can't hear Mike today.
I can't hear Michael and Jason apart tonight. Any discussion on that? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. And did you make that for both the October and November? Both?
No,
Just October?
we
Okay.
just got,
Now then, let's do November.
That's the clerk. Your financial statements are separate from this packet.
oh, yeah.
Here you go.
Let's go ahead and do it separate. Let's do one for the Treasurer's November 25th, 2025.
Okay, so we'll make that one for October. Wait a minute, both look at.
No, we've done October. He just did it.
Okay.
That was it for the clerk.
Oh,
You want to do September too?
Hang on just a
I
second.
mean November?
Hang on just a second. He was looking at the clerks. He's looking at the financial right now.
Got ahead of myself there.
You put a purchase there. Do they have the financial statement up here?
I've never gave them copies, it's just to acknowledge.
Just knowledge that we received it as files, and it is.
So one's for October's financial statement from the treasurer, and the other one's from the November.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't do it last meeting.
And,
Well,
We just had one meeting and I didn't have it ready.
Oh.
I'll make a motion to acknowledge.
motion by Jason, second by Bo. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign, that motion carries. Okay, now we're down to bills, claims, payments, and transfers. I need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Jason,
Second.
second by Bo. Any discussion? Is there any discussion on bills and claims? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Bills are paid. Now I'm going to call on Dennis Cook. He's the chairman of the Bill Monroe Foundation. He's going to give us a report on the festival that happened last September, this past September.
Well, I put a copy up there in front of each one of you so you could see it. It's kind of a complete breakdown. I will say we had attendance this year from 26 states and 7 countries. And sponsorships from 24 was 15,164, for 25 was 24,170, that's a 38% increase. Ticket sales for 24 was 30,389, for 25 was 36,351, that's an 18% increase. Attendance for 2024 was 720, for 25 it was 1,438. We lost $32,000, $688 in 24. And in 25, we made $12,372 for a $45,000 turnaround. There was a bigger crowd. We had twice as many people camping, and I know they came and went to restaurants around town, shopped, and so I stayed in hotels. So I think it was a big improvement for what we've been having. And we're already working on this next year. We have the new flyers if anybody wants them. It will be September 10th through the 13th. Anybody have any questions? I'll try to answer them.
Well, we're definitely going the right way,
Yes,
right direction. And these were the tickets that were sold. That didn't count all of our workers and all the people that was there from
No.
Ohio County Day and all that.
and the money's not as big an increase as the attendance is because we cut ticket prices this year and we let them camp for free, trying to get people to come in. And I think we made a big step in the right direction on that, so.
I certainly do too, Dennis, because I was there from bell to bell on it.
Me too. Before the bell.
Do you know what your attendance was on the free from the Ohio County Citizen? Do you know that?
We had
That was the biggest day. I don't know about how many Ohio County people we had.
150 from Ohio County on Thursday that came in free. Thursday was our big day. That was also because Rhonda Vincent was there that day too, so.
But we thank you, and we'll do it again.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Dennis.
Okay, this is some good news right here on this next one, well, we need a resolution on it, and all of you got to sign it.
And it is in separate.
This has got to be $100,000 project, exactly, we can't get more. And we match 20 of, we get 80,000 and we do 20 of it with our work, and we put in a bridge. He's been looking forever to find one, and he finally did, and what's the name of that road?
Roby Lane.
Roby Lane. It's a huge tile, but still, huge tiles cost that amount of money. And anyway, she got the final thing, application from Nick this morning, sent it in, and they sent us our contracts today. And that never, ever happened before. Even the emergency one took 3 days. So Anyway, we need a motion to approve this resolution, and each one of you got signed it as well.
So moved.
Motion by Larry,
Second.
second by Dale. Got it.
We got it.
Any discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. We're gonna pass it around to you.
All right. I'm gonna start with these guys down here.
Yeah, start with them and pass it on down.
Yeah.
Can you guys multitask? Can you sign and do another motion at the same
Yes.
time?
Yep.
It's the clerk's November 2025 financial statement.
I'll acknowledge we received.
I'll
that.
second his acknowledgement.
Motion by Bo, second by Jason. Any discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. The next one is, I think we're actually approving this one.
Mhm.
It's the clerk's 2026 fee office budget. Or did I sign it different or the same up here with them?
Here's the sheet. That's the same.
Yeah, I see it right here. So I need a motion on that, on the clerk's fee office budget.
So moved.
Motion by Larry,
Second.
second by Michael. Any discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. And the next is the sheriff, you wanna come on up? You wouldn't have to be for this first thing, but you'll be getting ready, because you're next on something else.
We need to acknowledge we received the franchise settlement.
Yes, please have a motion for that.
Motion to acknowledge.
Motion by Bo,
Second.
second by Jason, to acknowledge the sheriff's franchise settlement. Is there, and that's the same terminology as approved pending audit on that one. So put that in parentheses. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. That's done. Okay, let's get to the sheriff's first item, which I think will be easy. You got that car that we're gonna
It's in
surplus?
the packets.
They got it?
2022.
I don't have it.
Yes, you do.
The one that in the packets, the one
Candy
he's
didn't give
looking
me
at.
my
is it?
packet.
Yeah, it's the only paper.
No, it's right here.
I didn't have that back.
Starts there, and there's 3 sheets.
There's a picture of it.
Hey, we have if you can ask the sheriff questions if you need to, but it's a 2020 Dodge Durango 4x4. It's had to have an enormous amount of maintenance. He wants to surplus this, put it on Gov Deals, and have a $10,000 reserve.
Yes,
Did I say that right?
that is correct. It is a 2020 Durango. It's our canine car. We've had it towed in 16 times. And as right now, it's cost us right over $12,000. And so it's in the shop right now. And I don't feel like it's feasible for us to keep nickel and diamond, keep it on the road. It's been towed in numerous times, so I would like to sell it.
Okay, can I have a motion to surplus this vehicle?
So moved.
Second. Well, Bob can say.
Motion by Larry, who seconded it?
Bo Vanley.
Okay.
Just get your roll. Be a lot cheaper.
But, did you get that contract? Yeah, you did, right there it is. So, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. Did you keep a copy of that so you'll have it for the,
I didn't, but I can remember it off my head.
okay. Okay, now then, you're up on the other
So
situation.
the vehicle that he says that you have in front of you, that is an administrative car. It wasn't used for patrol purposes. It's what they call an SSV, which is a special service vehicle. My plan is the car that I'm in right now is a 2022 black Dodge Durango. The canine cage that's in the car that we're surplusing, that you all agreed to surplus tonight, we're gonna take that cage out and put it in the one that I'm driving now, which it's got 60,000 miles on it. So that way we can get the dog back on the road. It won't cost any more money to outfit that. So we kept that cage out of another car that we sold. I'm sorry that we we hand it down. So we still have that cage, and that guy has agreed to put that cage in for us for free, so it's not gonna cost us a dime. What I would like to do is the car that that you agreed to sell, is to take that money and give it back to you guys to help pay for the one that I'm asking for y'all to buy now. In the recent history, I've never come to you guys and asked you for anything that we didn't need. We've updated computer systems, we're paying for the Wi-Fi out of my budget. We've got new guns. We're in the process of getting new tasers and all that through a grant to keep the relief off you all. If we sell this car for $10,000, which I know it will sell because it only has 80,000 miles on it, that will help, and maybe a little bit more. We'll give the money back to you guys to help cushion the cost for this one I'm asking y'all to purchase tonight.
And it is a 2022 Chevy Tahoe, four-wheel drive, sheriff's, police package.
Yes.
And until I actually experienced it, I wouldn't have thought there could surely be that much difference. But we purchased a few years ago, a 2017 model police package pickup truck. And it spent 1 year in emergency management, then it came to this building here. We use it here at this building. And there's an immense difference in the police package than a personal one I've got that's just like it.
Right.
I mean, civilian I've got like it. It's supposed to be the same size and everything. But the solidness of it and the dependability of it and everything is just totally different.
And the price for a brand new one right now is a little over $61,000.
So we're basically getting a 22 model for basically half price. And Candace and I talked about it today. We will have to move it from, have to transfer it from reserves to pay for it.
And to kind of give you guys an update, we've got 20 vehicles in our fleet. 10 of them have over 100,000 miles. 2 of them have over 200,000.
So the Durangos, it's the Durango you're having so much problem with. We had Durangos, we went from Tahoes back to Durangos again. Are you having trouble with the other Tahoes? I mean, the Durangos, or is that just a fluke, you think, on that one?
I think probably was, just since it was, I guess. So we haven't had any more issues, so
And the other Durangos we bought were police packages, weren't they?
that is correct.
That's
yes.
my next question. Were they
Yeah.
in police packages too?
Everything that we bought since I've been elected, and I think even when Tracy was in, I think were police packages. Some of them weren't, but these last ones we bought have been police packages, and they've been holding up pretty good, so.
Okay, guys, which pleasure, like I said, I got with Candace today on it. We do, as of now, we have enough in, this way she told me. As of now, we have enough, we can afford to do this. So if you guys, it's your will.
It's a need.
We need to reword that surplus so that that money will come back to us.
I thought we did. I thought the motion said that.
He said it that way after the original
Okay.
motion.
Do you
so-
guys have any problems? She writes it in the motion?
No, I would
Okay.
prefer that,
I'll second that.
Okay.
but I'll
And I'll make the
it,
motion,
or-
or second his motion then.
So we're okay on that motion, we amended it.
Whatever you want to
Yeah,
put, however order you want
however,
to put it.
yeah.
And on this one to buy, we need to authorize Candy to write a check when he gets the car.
And authorize Candy to write the check.
And I agree.
This will be cheaper than us buying a rollback.
Yeah, a whole lot cheaper, yes.
Well, that's just why I was curious, because that's a lot of money, because, you pay, we paid, what, about 42,000 for those vehicles?
Yes.
And you've already paid on 25 or 30% in repairs, and it's,
Yeah.
okay. But the other Dodges haven't been that way.
No, the only other one that we had issues with was the one that was at Pogue for over a year and a half, but
Okay.
that car doesn't, I think they've got all the bugs fixed on that one, so.
But, okay, what's your pleasure on that? Like I said, we can afford it as a now. It might be the last one to give out again this year, but we,
Is that
I'll
what
do
y'all
that
want?
when he gets this year.
We got a motion
Motion.
and a
Is that
second.
what y'all?
Motion purchase with the
Okay.
surplus money
The
coming
treasurer.
back,
But maybe not.
and then the treasurer to write the check.
okay.
Okay.
Did you hear, you guys hear that motion? Do I hear a second?
Yeah, we've got it.
Who
There was, the
seconded
motion
it?
and the
Jason.
second was for all that they did a while ago.
Oh, that was surplus. I'm talking about buying the car. He just
Yeah, we
made a motion to buy
Yeah,
it.
we just put it on one. Is that?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
All
All in
right,
favor?
then, okay, then it's all done then.
yeah.
But get the,
They
get
got
bring the regular invoice. This is just price sheet to
Yes.
Candy.
We'll do it. Thank you.
We
Thank
just
y'all.
need all in favor, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. And you did put the right to check in the motion, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, we forget that sometimes.
Please put
okay.
that in there. We'll have to have a meeting to write a check.
Okay, we have another surplus issue. Jim Wood Auctions is selling our, this goes to auction. So it's not like we gotta advertise for bids or anything, because it's going to auction. We have that 2025 Kenworth T880 dump truck, it's 1 year old, and we do that every year. We sell them and buy a new one. And so buying the new one will be the next motion.
I'll make a motion to surplus the truck.
Okay. Motion to have a
Second.
second. So Bo seconded it?
Yeah.
And we do this annually, yeah.
Yeah.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign.
But I thought
Get it,
the
Candy?
Kenworth, we had some
You
kind
got
of
it?
deal.
We surplus.
Or was that something?
Now then, we're buying, give me that in the buy. Is it in here too?
No.
I don't think the truck
We didn't
purchase
get
is in here.
Why did we go with the Kenworth last year? What was
There
the?
was some kind of.
There's a
incentive.
delay on the Mac.
Okay.
Okay.
The Mac's already here.
We'll just buy
Do you
another truck.
happen to
We
have
had
that,
some
Candy?
kind of incentive
Yeah.
Candy is on it.
She come through for us, didn't she?
4 months ago.
I thought I had a copy today. I guess I didn't.
Not on your desk.
Make sure she'll need that back.
I'll find another copy.
Okay, have you? Okay, you'll put this with the minutes in. Put this with the minutes too.
Okay.
That surplus, and write it was for that motion. Okay,
This year.
here's something, think about this a minute.
That's all we're gonna lose on it. Okay.
We got 215 out of a year-old Kenworth. And we're buying a brand-new Mac for $219,818.
Yeah, 4,000 difference.
And usually they are bringing more than we give for them.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they were Macs in the past, you said,
Yeah,
isn't it right?
right.
Yeah.
So we wanna purchase this, Mac. It's we advertised for bids on it. There wasn't one sent in on time, but the only option we have really on it is this one. And it's I'm trying to look for the year on it. I'm pretty sure it's a 2026. It's a 2026 model. And, it's the big truck like we've been getting. And it comes from Worldwide Equipment like it has for the last 20-some years. So I need a motion to do that and for her to write a check.
Motion to purchase the truck and for treasurer to write the check.
Second.
Second, who seconded it?
I'll second
Jason seconded it. Any discussion? Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. You got that Triple Crown lease?
It's in the packet.
Y'all got it, okay.
it. It's in our package, yeah.
Yeah, it's a group that Charlie brought to us really, and we've got a little office downstairs here, and they wanted a written thing, which goes over just a little bit. It's $400 more than what we done that we wouldn't have had brought to court. But since it did, we need to prove this. Triple Crown Realty.
Make a motion, we accept the lease for Triple Crown Realty Group for 2026.
Okay,
I'll second
Michael,
Michael's.
did you second?
I'll
it?
second it.
Second by Jason.
Which our office is it, Charlie, down there?
It's the one we use for FEMA down there in the bottom.
Okay.
Right across from Justin's office, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay. Any more discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose like sign. Motion carries. Okay, moving along. We don't have anything I know of that we need to go closed session for. Do we have any personnel?
We do not.
We don't have any personnel. So, Charlie Shields, come on down. So,
Megan brought this thing to me about a month and a half ago. It's Project Lifesaver. And what Project Lifesaver is for people who has autism, disease, dementia, Down syndrome, and other type of conditions who wants to wander off from home. And what this is, it's a bracelet, kind of like ankle monitors, but it don't run off GPS, it runs off of radio frequencies. So if somebody, and I think we've all been touched by somebody who's had Down syndrome or autism who wanders off. And with this device, if they have it on their person, when they wander off, we can find them in a short amount of time. Over the last 5 years, we've been caught out a little over 270 times. Not all of it's for that disease, but others for runaways, this and that. But we have been called out for dementia people. And I can think of one person, we went out 3 different times. We spent over 8 hours each day looking for him.
You've had autistic children too, have
We
you?
have had autistic children. I was just not too long ago for one. And what this is, it's just like an ankle bracelet. We put on there and we'll get trained on how to do it. We'll bring it in, we'll put them on there. Then was it 60 days? About every month, we'll change the batteries out for them. We'll go to their place and change the batteries out. And with this, it don't matter if you're here in Ohio County, if you're in Bowling Green, and they wander off in the mall, you call, we can tell that agent, because there's other counties that has this, we can tell them the frequency, and they can do the same thing, they can find it. There's already been over 4,500 searches, they've all been found, 100 success rate. There's 50 states that has these already in there. And there's, in our county, next door to us, Davis County, Hancock County, Harrison, Muhlenberg, Spencer, Indiana, Warren, and Webster County.
How far it reaches.
So what I'm asking tonight for the court, it takes an initial startup of $6,550 to start up. I have a way to take care of the 5,000. I know y'all hear FEMA coming in, that's how Nick and them bought some equipment. We do administration costs, we're gonna be getting a check here within a month, probably a month and a half from FEMA, a little over $5,000. I would like to take that money, put towards this project. Then I would have to ask, we're going to seek out donations for the other 1,500. And I believe in this so much, I'll put the first $100 up out of my own pocket for this, for the donation. Unless y'all won't buy the whole $6,550 from y'all, but that's what we're asking for.
What will it cost? Will there be any cost later on?
It would be, if somebody, and what we did, I forgot to mention that, we also, with her help, or she done it, we put a survey out. We've already had over 185 people do the survey, and we haven't even pushed it. Who would be willing to join us or do donations for it. Each year, it's about $350 a year. And this lady here's got one, and she's paying $50 a month. And I'll let her tell her here in just a minute about it. But it is a cost, and it's a 3-year warranty on the device. And we get trained, we'll have 2 of them here, we get trained on how to do it. It's just like, if the sheriff's department gets called out on somebody, because they're usually always the first one, we get called too. It's another device to help find the loved ones faster, especially in cold weather. We all know people with these type of diseases, they all wander towards water.
So it's 350 initial upfront the first year.
To clarify the cost, the transmitter that each individual would have, it's the upfront cost of anywhere from $350 to $385, depending on the band. But that includes the transmitter and a year's worth of battery and band.
I was gonna ask,
You have to
does it get
snip
your
the
batteries
band
too?
every time
Okay.
you change the battery, which is around monthly. It's not $385 per year for that one specific
No.
one. That's the upfront cost. It has that 3-year warranty, and then after that, you know, if that transmitter no longer functions, then you would purchase a new
Okay.
one. But to maintain it after that first year, it's $50 to $80 to cover the cost of bands and batteries after that.
And we would have, I already got a contract to let Justin look at it. We got a contract, if somebody, when they do come up and sign up, they'll be signing a contract with us who, hopefully will get enough donations, we can pay for it, but if somebody wants to come up and buy it for their loved ones, we will have a contract where they can sign with us and so on. So that's kind of what it, and I'll let her, she's got something here, I'll let her, before y'all decide what you want to do, which way, I'm gonna let her read this.
Yeah, so, I know Charlie kind of talked a little bit about like what it does and how it functionally works and stuff, but I just want to share a little bit about why like this matters so deeply to me. So like not as a professional, not as a first responder, but just like as a mom. So while like the cost savings and the reduced strain on emergency responders, like that of course is, you know, incredibly important. For families like mine, this device can, you know, literally stand between life and death. I'm the mom of a child with autism. His name is Hayes, and he just turned 5 years old. Having Hayes has forever changed the way we view and navigate life. Having a child with autism means having child safety locks on every door and window inside our home. It means always holding his hand every time we leave the house. It means constantly scanning our surroundings, looking for open doors, and checking for unfenced areas or places he could run to and hide. It means being aware of nearby bodies of water because many individuals with autism are drawn to water without understanding the danger it can bring. These are not occasional concerns that we have. These are constant fears that we experience 24 hours a day. They do not turn off when we're tired or distracted. This is our daily life. Project Lifesaver would not replace the vigilance that families like mine already practice. There will still be child safety locks on our doors and windows. I will still hold his hand every time we're outside. I will still watch him closely when we're out in public. But knowing that there's an added layer of safety that is a proven, more rapid way to find Hayes if the unthinkable were to happen, would ease just a small piece of the fear that lives with my family and families like mine every day. And while autism is my family's story, this program reaches far beyond my home. Even if you're not directly affected by one of these conditions today, we are all just one diagnosis away from a condition that can involve wandering or elopement. It could be your parent or grandparent developing Alzheimer's or dementia. It could be your child or grandchild born with Down syndrome or diagnosed with autism. It could be someone you love tomorrow, just like that. This time 5 years ago, when I was holding my sweet 2-week-old little boy, I never imagined that I would be standing in front of you asking for support for a program to help locate him because he has autism. Diagnoses do not always come with a warning, but when they do, families are left searching for every possible way to keep their loved ones safe. That's how I actually came across Project Lifesaver. I was trying to find like a location device for Hayes to wear as he began preschool, out of fear that he would try to elope, and I wanted to be able to have every chance to find him if that ever did happen. Today, you guys can help bring Project Lifesaver to our community to protect individuals like my son and also support families in their most terrifying moments and provide our first responders with a tool that saves time, resources, and lives. As Charlie mentioned, to implement Project Lifesaver in our community, it would require an investment of less than $6,600. In the scope of public safety spending, that's a really small price to pay to protect the lives of the most vulnerable members of our community and save their lives. By supporting this program, you may be protecting someone else's loved one today and possibly your own loved one.
Guys, what's your pleasure?
I say that we do the 5,000 and then, we can settle the other somehow amongst the 5 of us.
I'm willing to chip in.
Why can't we use
I'm not gonna
community
speak. I'm
contributions?
not gonna
That's what
speak.
it's for.
That's what I'm saying, for the balance.
What do we have in our, collective community contribution right now?
So who pays the $380 every time somebody signs up? Is that gonna be on us
No.
or?
What we'll do, if y'all do this, we will start seeking out donations for the $385.
Once we're able to get it established and up and running, then we will also, I believe, have the ability to start applying for grants. I think that people would be more in businesses where the grants are going to be a little bit more willing to support something that's already established and already has that.
So for us to take this as being something that's gonna be practiced in Ohio County, then we're giving you all the ability to go after grants because we're participating.
Correct.
All right.
Kelly, just curious, I'm assuming the transmitter, it's specific to the person that owns it.
Yeah, it has a
Okay.
unique specific code, frequency code.
And just curious, are the other, some of the other counties, regionally, signed on for this, or
Yes,
is the Ohio?
Harrison and Warren, Davis, and Webster County. Harrison County just had a search not too long ago using this, and they found theirs less than 10 minutes.
So if I have a specific transmitter, it could be identified in Warren County if we had to use their service?
Correct,
Okay.
exactly.
How far of an outreach is it? Just curious, because I know in the neighboring, but let's say, how far could you look for a kid if they were missing in not a neighboring county, but several counties over?
We would have to go there with them, and we would have to program our receiver.
So
for
it
their
wouldn't go,
frequency.
but it would get our county and neighboring counties, because
Yes, we could.
I think Muhlenberg County's involved in it too, they
Yeah,
say.
Muhlenberg County's
In
involved.
theory, it could be used anywhere. It
Mhm.
just has to be set to the frequency for that transmitter.
Okay.
So any county that currently operates the
Mhm.
Project Lifesaver, as long as you have the frequency of that band, you're gonna be able to help.
Okay.
You went to Florida, and you're level and left, and they had the equipment, we could tell them the frequency, they could dial it in, and they could look for them.
That's what I wondered. If you were in Florida and your kid
Yes.
was off, or Nashville or something, could they call Ohio County and somehow
That was one of
connect?
the big
As
questions
long as
we
they
asked.
have it, yes.
Okay.
As long as that counts.
Right, as long as that.
So will there be any other costs
I think that's what you
over the
say.
6,500
We
next
can do
year?
that, and then if-
Just to
I don't know
have the
what we have there, I was just.
Well,
I'm assuming over
contributions,
time,
if
you
it
might
was
have to
not
replace
being-
the
Then
satellite or
Jason
something
said
like
we
that.
take it. Okay.
Again, that would be,
There's no initial fees every year?
that, no, there's not
That's what-
anything, there's not like
okay.
a membership fee or anything like that. The $65.50 is gonna cover,
Well, I
the
think we'll have to
training, it's
cover
gonna
that.
cover getting two transmitters, all the equipment like the
Where's the
satellites
upfront
and,
five gonna have
all of
to
that.
come from until we
It
get
includes
one
all of that
back
initial
now?
setup. With that $65.50, we could take off and get going.
So these would really be useless if you didn't know what
Surplus, the general
county
fund.
they was in, correct?
What do you mean?
No, if they
No, it
want,
would be useless. No, because whatever
Surplus.
county's left,
Tell the
if you
FEMA,
went
out of
to
there.
Henderson or
Yeah,
Webster,
yeah,
It's gonna be a while.
Davis,
yeah.
or even McLean
In-
County,
in
we can go
EMA
to
funds.
McLean County
General-
with our
general
equipment,
funds.
go down
General
there.
funds.
It's an EMA budget.
Okay.
But you'd have to know basically where they was at, what county.
He's got enough money to cover right now until he
Yeah,
gets.
you would have to
I'm
have
pretty
the,
sure we
the
do
bracelet
something
on,
anyway, like you
that we
said.
would have to
general
go
fund.
to you where
And
you were
she'll
last
figure it
seen
out, but I
at,
think it's
then we
a
would
matter of
start
pay
our
order,
service like
wouldn't
we would anybody else.
He's gonna
Obvious
reimburse us the
FEMA money.
$5,000.
But more than
I'll check
likely,
in.
I would assume that they're likely gonna be
Yeah.
in Ohio County if they were to elope, you know, like the chances of them leaving the county, I mean, of course that happens, but majority of the time they're gonna be leaving from their home or from their school or from wandering from.
Yeah, but if it's in another
So-
county, they would know where the child disappeared from, they would call here, then it would be taken care of.
There
So
would be
could-
protocol set up.
could you pick somebody up, like Hancock County line, up in northern, from here?
Not from this location.
Okay, you'd
We'd
have to go up where they're
there
missing
from,
at?
like, where they was last seen.
Okay.
And I give example, in your district, I went out on one guy 3 different times, and the first time we was out 12 hours, the next 2 was out 8 hours each time. It was over a month time that finally, they hooked a cell phone up to him, and that's how they finally got him, then after they went to a nursing home.
Okay, Bo, I
Okay.
think I'm listening
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah. You got something, Michael?
I was just gonna say, I'd like for us to look at our community contributions, see if we
Yeah.
can take care of the 1,500. The other, I'm willing to do all of that, but
That's his
we
motion.
should have the 1,500 for sure. We don't have an amount that we don't have our balance right now in
What you
front of us.
taking care of?
But the,
1550.
you're talking about a reimbursement, though,
Yeah.
on when it gets to FEMA.
Yeah.
It's actually 1550.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
it's not enough, we
So,
we all
Here,
gonna take a
guys, I'll
discretionary
make the
vote.
motion, then y'all can decide if you like it or not. Take $5,000 from general fund to be reimbursed by EMA, once they get their FEMA check. And then we're gonna take the 1550 from community contribution, to cover the second part of that, so.
I'll second that.
We have motion second, any further discussion? If there's none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed, say no. Motion Motion carries.
Thank you, guys, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll take care of this.
It would be very, very rude of you to run off right after you got what you came for.
I ain't gonna run off, I'll be right
Okay.
here. I ain't like Bo.
Bo, oh, Bo's still here.
Yeah,
He heard I was coming, so.
yeah, yeah.
And then if we don't have that.
Charlie helped me on a big project today. He done me a great favor. He actually got Bo to do it, but he got it done. It's kind of usual, isn't it? On serious stuff here now. I have we're ready to committee reports, but I have to make some appointments to the Extension Board, the Ohio County Extension Council. And I think I'm supposed to do them individual. We have two. The first one is Fred Maiden. You need to do a roll call.
Okay. All right. McKinney,
Yes.
Bullock,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Biven,
Yes.
Morphew.
Yes.
The second one is Sarah Smith. She's from up in your district, Larry. Sarah Smith is my second one.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bullock,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Biven,
Yes.
Morphew.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any other committees have anything to report? Any other committees report? Yes, sir.
Not that we've had much of a committee meeting, but I don't know if some of y'all have seen, I know that I've seen some social media ads that Kenergy has opened up a block in the Centertown area that they're actively expanding their fiber internet. So folks down in Centertown probably enjoy it if they can come down their way, so be on the lookout.
No doubt.
Yeah, we were told it's coming really fast.
Yeah, Kenergy, God bless them, they've been moving fast from the jump. Now, I think there were some things that recently slowed them down, but they were moving real fast.
Yeah, I met with Big Rivers, which is their Kenergy's parent company, this week, or last week, and everything was really positive there. Our DB Wilson power plant's doing great. They're going to do some renovations on it, and it's already pretty darn close, but it will be the nation's cleanest burning coal-fired generator in the whole country. And that will be happening within the next few months. And possibly, hopefully the production will come up, maybe they'll hire more people down there, would be what we would hope for. But everything looked really good for Big Rivers. Of course, we urged them to get a coal mine opened here to get their coal from so that we could get that coal service money back. That'd be awfully nice. So we got them on all that. Is there any other committees to report? Any other committees?
I'd like to add, if anyone's interested in working with the housing committee this next year, contact me, text or call me at 270-256-2268. We're trying to find some people in the area that would like to discuss the housing needs of Ohio County. In the last couple of meetings, we've had a very small group of people show up.
Well,
we
can
need
you
more
put that on our county's page, Simon? And put you don't mind your number being on the county
Now and
page?
the first of the year, but first of the year, we need to get started on that. Because there's a lot of money that we're leaving at the state and federal level that we could be.
Right. Michael, do you mind your phone number being on the county
No.
webpage? Okay,
It's
she's gonna put
everywhere
it
else.
on there.
Might as well
And on
put
the
that for one.
county Facebook page is really what I'm saying.
Oh.
And the webpage too, if anybody looks at it. Well, that's great. I guess we're ready for magistrate's comments and requests, so we'll start with you again, Michael.
I have nothing from the first district at this time. Just be patient, getting gravel out to the places. I know the road department's doing all they can, getting a lot of calls because of the rain and then we got the freezing, a little bit of freezing that we had and snow and the roads that are gravel. I know it just takes time and we gotta have the weather to do it.
Right. Jason?
I don't have it, other than I just, being on the Jerusalem Ridge Board, I appreciate this report because it's a big jump in the right direction. So I'm looking forward to next year because if you've never been to Jerusalem Ridge, it's quite an experience. And like I said, I'm not necessarily a bluegrass fan, but it's a pretty special place.
Well, I am. I liked it a lot.
I'm getting out each year. I'm getting closer and closer.
Well, as you get more educated to it, you'll like it better.
But it's a pretty special place down there.
Yeah. And another thing too, if you play any music really well, it's bluegrass. If you do a good job of it. Play with the right instruments.
Well, thank you.
No, nothing from the third district, comes to mind.
Dale.
Oh, if you got any potholes, we still gonna be 2 months out before we get our new pothole machine, so please be patient.
Yeah,
But
thank you, Dave.
we are urging to try to get the other one of the old ones fixed too, so
Yeah.
we'll try to get going. Like,
Be patient
Yeah,
with
correct
the
me if I'm
final
wrong, Judge, but I got news that, from the CPP program, we're gonna get $187,425 for blacktop. That's the number 1 project. And the 2 priority is Yeaman Road, and it's $100,200. Now, shouldn't that be done this coming summer?
yes, of course, that has to be, that goes into the state's budget. It's got to pass through state budget, but that's one, the transportation, put those 3 roads in there. Yeaman, what's the other one here?
McGrady Creek,
McGrady Creek and
Hammond's Ferry Road.
Harmon's Ferry, Michael.
That's a good one.
So those 3 stayed in there. They kicked out another one in your district, Michael. They disqualified,
Get the Vincent Way. was
Vincent
it
Way.
in?
That's it, yeah.
which, the only good thing about that, it was the shortest one of the 3, so.
But McCready Creek and Yeaman are supposed to be the 2 priorities, of the top 2.
Yeah.
That's all I have, Judge.
Okay, Justin,
No, thank you, Judge.
Sheriff, you got anything else?
Saying Judge and Your Honor, so.
Okay, any other county officials have anything?
Oh, we got
Oh, there's one of them.
I figured, Charlie and Adam got what they wanted, I figured I'd ask for a bowling alley,
Let's go for it.
but. No, I'm just kind of double-hatted here, this mayor stuff in part, but, I've got somebody that's wanting to invest in the golf course, basically for a restaurant, and we've talked about annexation out there once upon a time. And what that would consist of is just annexing the park and the golf course. The citizens in that area won't be affected at that point. So I'm just asking what y'all's thoughts are, and I know Justin and Tara will probably have to do the legal work on that. And we're just gonna see where we're at to see what we can come up with to get moving forward on maybe putting a restaurant out there in that area.
Well, that would be wonderful.
I think the council, as of now, they are for it, but we just, county and city needs to work together to get this action plan together, so.
Okay. Why don't you get that drawn out? You wouldn't have any problem with him getting it figured out how it would work, the boundaries and all that?
Yeah, I mean, most of the time the annexation, I would assume when the golf course was purchased by the county, I would assume maybe that we had it surveyed, but I don't know, I don't remember.
There is a survey on it.
Okay.
I'm trying to think where it's at right now, but there is.
I think we did.
The park, I just know that, a lot of times the state will require
Right.
updated survey of all the property that may be
Well, I
annexed,
think,
understandably.
I think with the initial of that, I think, this investor, I think he's talked about maybe wanting to talk to you all privately to see what y'all come up with on a contract. He don't wanna spend money on this, not knowing, but he's really interested in it, and that's something that we can look for in the next year.
And it would be in the clubhouse,
That's
correct?
correct, in the pro shop area.
Do we need to move forward with this until we have a sit down and talk with the guy? Is that
Well,
something
I think
maybe?
if we can get the ball rolling on annexation.
Yeah.
it'll still-
Annexation,
I
then-
think it'll still
You
help
think
us
he's
at the
behind?
park.
And then
as well for-
if that investor
And
didn't
I
work,
think that's,
another one
we
would.
need to probably do that, look into that anyhow.
Yeah, I mean, that
whether-
needs to be done on the front lines anyways.
So, that's where I'm at on that.
Now, would he be out the cost of the renovation of all of
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Yes.
100%?
And that's why we need to talk to him, because he don't wanna invest in something if he don't have a 15-year agreement or something of that nature. He don't wanna put the 200,000 in it and not have
You don't
that.
need to.
And then on the other end of, from our point of view, we don't want
Right.
somebody to put a bunch of money in and then be like, well, we want our money back, so
Yeah.
we're gonna need that line
I mean,
drawn.
there's some questions on if annexed, who's obligated with respect to upkeep in the roads, and then, upkeep to the golf course, upkeep to the park. I mean, there's a lot of questions that would probably need to be answered, because if it becomes the cities, then there could be a change in some obligations. And so we just have to probably sit down and see.
And I think that,
That's what we got a
I
good
think the
camp.
biggest thing on that is, you know, we can't run sewer that direction.
No.
And that's why we don't wanna put it on the people in that area, because if they do it, they want all the utilities for that matter. The
Yeah.
sewer and the water, and
Those-
the trash pickup.
Those, it's a good, if we say it's a good idea, that's why we've got a good county attorney to take it from there. That's
So,
what,
so the city would pick all.
Is that
the
funny or not?
From the
Yeah, I mean, I
park,
don't have a
from
problem
the
with
park.
There's a lot
into
to consider.
that. I mean, I don't have a problem going out there.
There's a number of things we have to.
But I think if we can move forward on the annexation, we can have a meeting the first of the year with this investor, and we can go from there.
okay, what would fiscal court have to do on annexation, Justin?
That's a good question. I'm gonna have to update, because it's been a little while since we've had any annexation, either city in a little bit. So I'm gonna have to update to see if there's any change. So if you'll give me the chance to do that.
That's
I
fine,
don't
I
wanna-
think, the way I was reading it, if we take the road in, not the citizens, to the facilities, I think that we can make it work.
And Beaver Dam, it's got
Yeah.
like that
Well, I
all.
mean, you could run, because I mean, you could run, you know, with the road all the way out there, so long as you've got consent from a lot of the citizens. So, there's some things that we could look into, but I'd have to take a little bit of time.
Could we use the road itself to pull it together
Well,
right away?
I think that might be an option, I don't know, that'd be an interesting question.
That's something that we could look into. You might be able to, but since
I mean,
it's
if
in
that's the
Central
case-
County and public, so you might be able to, but
Yeah.
I'd be hesitant to answer without review.
Would you be responsible for fixing the cross tile that's washing out?
No, it's got,
You
well,
see,
I didn't want to go there on that one. Well, let the county pick that.
We have a tile that we need to fix before we put restaurant traffic out that road.
Hey, show me that, Michael, I didn't know about it.
I've got pictures from 2 years ago. It's
Well-
bad now.
Well, come and we'll ride out there and look at it.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Any other county officials have anything? If not, does anybody in the general audience have anything for the good of this body? If they don't, we're gonna dismiss this meeting, and I'm gonna use the mallet I'm gonna use the gavel that he brought me from the Louisville. See it? That, I'm gonna dismiss the meeting with his gavel.